Hello, everyone. I'm Sedghi from Sympli, and today I'm joined by the wonderful Angie Nguyen, Product Experience Manager at Sympli in South Australia. First, a little bit about Angie. Angie's had a successful career of more than 25 years working in the industry across corporate, private, and government sectors, including having her own conveyancing business. Through these various roles, Angie's developed a thorough and intimate understanding of the conveyancing process and is highly regarded and sought out in the industry and amongst her peers for her knowledge and expertise. She is well familiar with the realities of a practitioner's life and all the pain points and the challenges experienced by the practitioners on a daily basis. Angie's commitment to innovation and customer service has seen her become a strong advocate for the digital progression of the settlement process. She has represented South Australia as part of the Australian Registrar's Working Group towards a transformation to a national e-conveyancing solution. Today, Angie joins me to discuss a few parts of her latest blog titled The Evolution of E-Settlements, The Best Is Yet to Come. This is on the Sympli website. And we're going to take a deep dive into all things interoperability, digital certificates, the journey of Sympli to date, and the implications of all of this for the practitioners. So Angie, a very warm welcome to you.
Thanks for having me, Pouneh.
Pleasure. So let's start with all things interoperability and how they impact the practitioners.
Okay, well, look, putting it simply, parties to a transaction will work together in the same workspace in the same way that they do today. Only the parties are able to use the element of their choice. When it comes to time to lock the workspace and settlement commences, once again, the data will be bundled and the lodging party responsible will pass the data to the land registry, do all the revenue checks and commence the financial settlement process as it happens electronically today.
So it sounds like it's only about choice and efficient service. So going back to your blog, you talk about competition, you talk about benefits of competition, and you use the example of telecommunication industry. When we sort of think back to Telstra a few years back when as the sole provider of telecommunication service, consumers over time demanded more choice, a fairer playing field, and hence the industry evolved and address those consumer needs. And today we're able to choose between multiple service providers, one that provides more value, better service, and better customer experience ultimately. So my question to you is this. I know that Sympli is working really hard to bring interoperability, to bring the same level of choice and competition to the industry. But from a practitioner's point of view, why should they care about competition, choice, or interoperability?
Yeah, look, without interoperability, the ability to choose is limited. The reliance on just one system to transact upon, frankly, is unsustainable. I ask this, would you be happy with only one telco, one bank? The answer is no, it's simple. And nor should you be willing to settle for just one when dealing with the biggest transaction of people's lives. Practitioners make these choices every day when we're selecting practice management systems or other internal systems which we choose to run our businesses on, all of which seamlessly slot into your daily lives.
Exactly. As consumers, we always want choice and we want value. Angie, reflecting back on the e-settlement journey, it has certainly been very transformative for the businesses as it's sort of introduced digitization, moving from paper to digital, and clearly the journey still continues to date. And as you say, the best is yet to come, where implementation of interoperability will enable practitioners to be able to also serve their clients better. For my penultimate question, can we reflect back on the journey so far? How did we get to where we are today?
With a lot of hard work.
No doubt.
Yeah. Without taking you back some 15 years, the condensed version is electronic conveyancing started its life as a COAG initiative to digitise the property sector. In 2012, this saw the electronic conveyancing national law be passed and the process to transition from paper to electronic settlements began. However, over time, it was clear that there was only one player, one option for industry to use, and to rely on just one system is not an ideal solution for the Australian property sector. Industry needs choice and the resilience to ensure consumers are protected. Simply decided that after some feedback from industry to enter the market in 2018, the encouragement and support Sympli has received from industry continues to confirm the desire for an alternative option. So over the last year, we've made significant progress in this space. Later this month, we would have completed our payment connections to all of the major banks, undertaken a series of successful standalone and refinance transactions across the majors, and we're supporting one of the major banks as their preferred ELN in their discharge of mortgage process. These are all positive signals that our contemporary technology platform is secure, seamless and reliable, delivering the certainty that industry is looking for and saving them time and value and bringing value to their customers ultimately. And as you're aware, there's been a really recent landmark decision has been made by the state ministers and ARNEC to introduce true competition into the ELNO conveyancing market. The date for the rollout of the ELNO interoperability has been set for the 30th of June 2023. This is a hugely important milestone for practitioners because it means you can subscribe to the preferred ELNO, and you have choice and confidence and certainty that transactions will work no matter how or who the other party is subscribed to. At Sympli, we've got more work to do over the next 12 months, and we're committed to spending more time and engaging with practitioners here and around the country so we can ensure our solutions meet and exceed your needs. We want to make a positive difference to you and your customers.
Most definitely. Ultimately, it's all about that positive change for the industry as a whole. Finally, my question to you, Angie, is around digital certificates. What exactly is digital certificate? And again, what do practitioners need to know about digital certificates?
Your digital certificate is your signature in an electronic form. Your signature is an incredibly important part of the electronic process, not to be shared as it goes to the validity of the transaction you are liable for. Sharing your digital certificate is just like allowing another person to fraudulently sign a legal document on your behalf in paper. You would never let it happen. I spent many years physically certifying the back of mortgage documents in South Australia. And then again, when electronic conveyancing was introduced, I was asked to sign on behalf of my clients their transfer documents and any other associated documents required as part of their property transfer. Today, your digital certificate is specific to the incumbent ELN, meaning you are only able to sign digital certificates within their environment. We believe you, as the owner of your digital certificate, should have the flexibility to use the certificate across the ELNO network, supporting the true principles of an interoperable environment.
Fantastic. Thank you, Angie. Very insightful, lots of information there on the implications of all things interoperability for the practitioners, how it's designed to bring more efficiency, resiliency, and better value for them and their ultimately their customers. Thank you so much for your time and all the great insights shared today, Angie.
Happy to help.